Hi, welcome back to my channel, and this is a sound off on Love and Marriage DC. Okay, so we're getting the tail end of Winter and Arena's meetup, and I didn't care nothing about that. Like, I understand that they have to bring Winter back into the show some kind of way, but I just didn't care. Like, I don't know what world that somebody is that you already don't get along with can hit you up and say, girl, I got receipts on your children and your family, and they're gonna receive that in a nice way. I don't know who's gonna receive that well. Like, I saw y'all was trying to eat up my girl Arena on Twitter, and I ain't like that. Cause people be sensitive about their kids. You could tell somebody that their kid's shoe was the wrong shade of green and they gonna feel some type of way about it. Like, Winter's a mom, she knew better than to call Arena up on some bullshit like that. She should have tried. You should have stuck with messing with the husband. She would have forgiven you about the husband. But her child, you wanted beef. But anywho, Ashley goes to meet up with her mom at her childhood home, and her mom just really ain't here. Like, she's not willing to admit to what she's done to Ashley and how it hurt Ashley and how she was wrong. She just don't want to admit to it. And I feel for Ashley because, look, we all can tell that Ashley's not lying. She ain't making up what she's saying. Okay? Lady, you hurt your daughter. But yeah, that scene, it made me sad. It made me sad for Ashley. I don't know what to say. So Joy and Clifton, they're doing some discovery work for Clifton's beard oil, and they're in this scent shop and they're doing all this corny lovey-dovey stuff, but it's cute, you know, it is what it is. They get on the topic of a wedding, and Joy says she ain't never really been that girl that was dreaming of a wedding. She wants the marriage, not the wedding. She wants a Robin Dixon special. Well, I don't think she wants the Robin Dixon special. She just wants the small, intimate wedding. She says, you know, they've shared so much of their love story with the world. She wants something for just them. And that's cute. But girl, you on reality TV, and your boss ain't gonna let you, he ain't gonna let you get away with that. So sorry, you're gonna have to come up with something. I did like how Clifton was like, you know, but I do want to see you walk down the aisle to me, you know, and I do want us to promote Black love. I want the people to see what it's supposed to look like. And I was like, oh, I like that, you know. So y'all figure something out, okay? So Quick and Alicia are planning a surprise birthday party for Ashley. She has no idea about it, so they think. And he's, you know, letting her know, like, make sure she's on time. Make sure she's on time. And she's like, okay, I got it. Alicia goes to meet up with Ashley, and they're talking about the mom situation. And it's just like, I didn't realize like how common it was for, like, you know, moms to do that to their kids. Because like I said in my last video, I had a friend that happened to, and she was like 14. And some of the things that she would tell me, I would just be like, yeah, I don't want to go there. I feel for Ashley in this moment. Because I had just a little bit of insight to a situation like that, I can understand how Ashley is feeling just a little bit. And then for someone to tell you, your mom to tell you, like, girl, it didn't happen that way. You're overreacting. You was a grown woman at 16. Ashley, mama, why are you acting like that? Ashley is saying, you know, she's just going to have to learn how to accept apologies that she's just never going to get. And you know what? I've learned that is a big part of adulting. Because some apologies, you never going to get them. And you just got to move on. So Jamie and Arena are at home, and Jamie's getting on Arena's nerves. You know, he's newly retired from the police force, and he messing up Arena's whole thing. He want to be all up in the mix. And the topic of winter comes up. And Jamie is me. I am Uncle Jamie in this moment. He don't understand why she even agreed to go talk to this woman. I have to agree, like, Winter would be corresponding with her damn self in my DMs, because, bitch, I wouldn't even take the bait. Every time I would be forced to interact with Winter, I would ask her about her ex-husbands. Since the whole world knows that that's a soft spot for you, you want to play with me, I'm going to play with you right back. Only when I'm forced to interact with you. Because other than that, I would pay this bitch dust. I really don't like, I wish that they found another way for her to fit into this cast. Because coming to tell people about their business, oh, I heard this, oh, I heard that, oh, I heard this. Okay, you telling her you heard it, and what now? What are we supposed to do with that? So what now? Well, somebody told me. Okay, so if somebody in their inner circle don't already know that they're supposed to shut up and not tell their friend's business, what is you telling her to check them going to do, Winter? I don't like her. Carlos, y'all need to figure something else for her to do. Okay, so we're at Ashley's surprise birthday party. Ashley's arriving. She's color coordinated with Quick. She's like, nobody called her to wish her happy birthday. She already knew what was up. She's like, I'm not a fool. Like, clearly there's a surprise birthday party happening. Yay me, whatever. Alicia ain't there. Nobody knows where Alicia is. All of a sudden, the assistant pulls Quick aside and was like, yo, Alicia's been in a car accident. Her car is totaled. The assistant starts to cry and break down. And I don't know if the assistant wanted a moment or if she's just an emotional person. It felt like she wanted a moment because somebody that you know and care about gets in a car accident. That can be emotional. It can be. But if she's telling you she's okay, what are you crying for? If you're that distraught, you need to go be with her. Like, if you're that distraught, y'all need to figure out a way to go be with her. I don't like people who try to steal the scene. This is not about you. Ma'am, please be calm. Quick decides to not tell Ashley. He doesn't want to ruin her birthday. But it's like, that's her best friend and they're really close. You think she's not going to keep asking about where's Alicia, where's Alicia, where's Alicia? So we get a sit down scene with all the couples, Ashley and Quick, Jamie and Arena, Sherelle and her husband. I don't remember his name. I guess we'll find out later if it matters. But we get a sit down scene. Somebody was like, oh, you know, Joy and Clifton can't make it. So Sherelle, she gets perked up when she hears Joy's name. Sherelle and her husband, they tell their story about Joy. And his story very different, though, from Joy's story. Because if y'all remember, Joy was saying how he pretty much did some grimy stuff and snaked them out of some money or a music deal, something like that. But his story is that he was dating Joy's friend and Joy didn't like the fact that he's with Sherelle. Something like that. I think that's what he said. Sir, how y'all got two completely different stories? Them two stories, she talking about she mad about the money and the business, and you talking about some personal stuff. But I guess it's gonna get cleared up as the season goes along. Anyways, all Sherelle knows is that she's black, okay? She explains a story about how Joy and Ashley, I think, were doing a live, and she clicked on and she saw that she was blocked by Joy, and she just don't understand why she's blocked. And she's a little annoyed by that. And girl, don't be annoyed. Like, that blocking shit be real funny. Sometimes people block you that you don't even care nothing about. You thought I would give a fuck that you blocked me? Girl, bye. Anyways, Jamie acknowledges Quick and says, you know, thank you for stepping into that little situation that was happening outside of Jason's party the other day with Lil Jamie. And things just take a really weird turn. And he starts calling Lil Jamie a bum. And see, Uncle Jamie, you know, I like you and everything. I really, really like Uncle Jamie. And you know, Arena is my fave, okay? But I didn't really like this. Yeah, you was acting real. You was doing the most. I don't know if it's because you were lit or you was just in your feelings about your son, but I didn't really like this scene, okay? Because Arena was just saying, you know what? My son has expressed many a times that he doesn't want to be here. I'm afraid he's going to harm himself. And then Uncle Jamie is like, he's a bum. He's a bum. He don't really mean that. That man don't want to go nowhere. He's just saying that for attention. And it's just like, you a whole police officer. I know you know some stories. I know you know some stories. And this is the thing, right? He gets upset and he's like, nobody here knows my son. They've only been around my son less than a year. I will agree with you there. You know your child better than they do, but that doesn't mean you know every single thing about your child. I can say for a fact that both of my parents left this world not knowing some really crazy things that happened to me. And my parents were helicopter parents. They were on my ass. They were in my business. Even they don't know some of the things that happened to me as a child. I just never told them because I wanted to protect them. So don't be so sure you know every single thing that has ever happened in your son's life, because there's just some things he may never tell you. And if his mother is feeling a way, you cannot discredit her intuition. Uncle Jamie, you need to chill. I'm rooting for you though. Okay, because I really, 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 really have love for y'all family. I love how y'all doing. I love this. But I ain't like how you was talking about Lil Jamie. And it was triggering Ashley because Ashley has had similar situations. Like, it was triggering Ashley, and I could feel, like, I felt the way. Like, the look on her face, that was a no for play. She really felt the way about how he was speaking. And he just didn't get it. He just wouldn't be quiet long enough to just really accept what they were trying to say to him. Because I know you feel like it's just about your son, but you're on a public platform. So you were doing a little too much. You may have been talking about your son, but you don't realize you were triggering a lot of people in your viewing audience. Anyways, I don't know why Uncle Jamie decided to bring this energy to Ashley's birthday party, but she shuts it down and she's trying to figure out where's Alicia. So at this point, when everybody starts umming and ahhing, like, well, I don't know, well, and she's like, cut the crap. What happened to my friend? What's going on? And I know she probably started feeling anxious in her stomach, like, what the hell? Just tell me what's going on. And that's when Quick pulls her outside and he tells her, and she's like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Well, I don't know why I was about to start crying. Because honestly, I didn't really like Alicia. But this episode really made me like Alicia. I mean, of course I like Ashley. But this made me like Alicia because seeing their friendship and the love that they have for each other, it's not every day you get to see real friendships like that. And she was really concerned about her friend. And I could tell all she wanted to do is just hear her friend's voice and probably go be with her. And Quick is over there trying to give her, oh, wait, she's fine, she's fine. That would have pissed me off. Don't tell me she's fine and can't nobody get her on the phone. I can't hear her voice. I need her to tell me she's fine. That would have made me mad. And I think Ashley started barking at him like, shut up. You don't have no fucking friends, okay? You and your friends are a mess. You shut up. And so this is why this is Ashley's show. Because Ashley is so unfiltered. And I love that. This is not a funny moment. Because honestly, I was like really sad when she was like so concerned for her friend. You could tell that they have been through a lot together. And it's so beautiful. Because a lot of times people don't get that. People don't have that. Not everybody has that. Y'all was out of order. I do agree that Quick should have waited to tell her. But then once it was like she was asking, she needed to know. Yeah, that would have irritated me. Everybody talking about she good, she good. She good, but she ain't answering her phone. That don't sound like good to me. But anyways, that's really where the episode left off at. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.